Good morning, Robert. I honestly have no idea what we're doing today. Like, Gia gave up the restaurant yesterday. So, right now, technically I still work there. Technically I can still go sell. I gave the Abzo away. A new player came in, and I gave him that black car with the blue flames, because I have 5 cars now. But I'm considering giving the Panto and the scooter away if I decide to leave the server, which is all in all honesty, it looks like it's becoming a thing. I'm not leaving, like permanently leaving, like I still will come back, but there's just nothing here anymore. Like, there's no interaction. It's just grinding. That's it. You meet people, run into the train station, I say hi, they don't even say hi back anymore. They just run to the train. So I don't know. I'm on the fence. I still haven't been accepted by Echo. That's where all the people I know went. I don't want to try to go to Prodigy. I was talking to somebody last night that was in Prodigy, and they said it's been like a month since she was able to even get in the server at night. There's so many people. But, I don't know what to do right now. So Gia is gone. The glass is gone from her, I can't get glass from Gia no more. If Miko decides to leave, then that's it for alcohol. I just don't know what to do right now. Like, I made a bunch of stuff for the restaurant yesterday, but now it's kind of pointless. I made yeast. I'll just take this and put it for the bread products. I need to replace that anyway. I don't... Like yesterday, prime example of yesterday. Elite got on, and he went to do cop, which was great. You know, we needed the cops. It wasn't until French and Opie, or one of those two, got on, that another cop got on, or they started, like, it was only cops for like 2.5 hours last night. I guarantee you, if a business is open, it's gonna be a restaurant. Nothing open, which is normal. Like, there's nothing to do. I literally have nothing to do today. The farm is good. The restaurant, I don't know what's going on with it. Bucket texted me, I don't know if it was it's everyone. But Bucket sent me a text looking. Roxwood is looking for operators. I don't want it. I don't want it. There's no interaction at restaurants. They come in, can I get 2 and 2, 3 and 3, and then run away. There's just no reason for it. I don't want the headache of having to constantly keep up a restaurant that nobody talks to me at. And all the employees, literally all the employees, are gone now. Up and at 'em. Watch, I'll show you. Moving to Prodigy. Gone to Echo. I have never met Jake up there. Jimmy's gonna be here. I don't know who Dallas is. Nate still works there. Gia gone to Echo. Heather quit. Duju quit. Like, they all left. I have no staff at all. So, I don't know what the answer is. But right now, it might just be time to abandon ship. The grind is more important than the RP right now in Redline, and it's killing the server. I talked to someone last night. I was in Most Wanted last night. They had a fashion show. I couldn't win, though, because it was the same people who threw the one earlier in the week, and I won that one, so I couldn't win twice in a row. It's just, people might see, since I know the person throwing it, they might show favoritism. But it was like a swimsuit contest, so I just put a little something cute together. But, I was talking to them about Redline because they expressed interest. And they asked, we finally got around to the car prices. And I told them, well, you know, they're like, I love, what car was it? It was one of the trucks in Sandy dealership, the Yosemite, I think. I'm not sure. But I said, oh, that's around 450,000. And they were like, 400 for what? I said, yeah, that's the current prices in Redline are like, between 300 and 400, 650K. Then they're like, well, how much do you get paid for a job? And I was like, well, you get like 4,800 to 7,000. And they, without missing a beat, they were like, geez, that's GTA Online pricing. And it made me realize she's 100% correct. That's like grinding in GTA Online to get a car. Like, I don't know the answer, though. If they drop the car prices to, like, ridiculous amounts, then there's no real point in, the economy. I get that. There's no use for the government right now. There's not enough people for there to be a government. Of course the government's going to be broke. There's not enough people to generate income. Everyone's just taking by staying on the clock because it's just a faster way to get a car. They're not actually going out and spending money. I mean, there's no reason for the DOJ because there's no lawyers anymore. I mean, there's just not enough people to support the economy that they're trying to build. But here, I'll tell y'all this, okay? Thank you very much, Scott. By the way, hi, Neil. I saw you come in. But, thank you, Wade. Here's the thing. It's easy. It is very easy to tear something down that somebody else has built. I want all of y'all to know that. It is very easy to criticize something that you have not built. So, I have said what I've said for the past 5-6 minutes. Now let me tell you something. The people who are here that do interact are amazing. All the people in Redline, be it a grinder that runs away from you, they all, when they have to, when the chips are down and we all start talking, they're all amazing. Okay? The city itself is fantastic. There is so much to do. But at the same time, you need multiple people to do a lot of things. That doesn't mean that whatever you do, like trash, you can do it by yourself. It takes a while, but you can do it by yourself. It definitely goes faster with more people. What is that? Beacons Rocks. Oh, okay. But, what they've done here is fantastic. Right? I'm not attacking the server. I'm not attacking the players. I'm unfortunately doing what a lot of people have been doing on streams lately. I'm pointing out what I am finding out, what I am seeing. Like, my entire little, I tried to get in with, in 1.8, I tried to get in with Grove Street, right? Tibbs, Angel, Joey, Snowy, Hatchie, Haley. Well, not really Haley, but you know what I mean. I tried to, like, interact with them. I tried to talk with them. They never wanted nothing to do. Like, they were ones that would actively ignore me in 1.8. And then 2.0 came out, and all of a sudden, I'm somebody in the city. People are calling me, asking me for help. People are, needing information I got. So, then I found a group of people. And then the criminal stuff happened. I became a lawyer, and well, of course, the criminals are gonna, not tell the lawyer too much. Okay, I get that. Then I found a group with RJ, Gia, Uju, all them. We started having fun, Kelly. And now they're all gone. So, it feels like I'm back to square one. I'm by myself again. And it's not a good feeling. And with the current people not interacting, it just makes the city seem dead. Like, I can drive around for 4 hours today if y'all want. That's pretty much all I have to do. I got 1.3 up at the farm, so I'm not hurting for money. I got 100 alcohol for sale if, you know, somebody wants something, you know, if I need to get quick little bucks. I just, it's, they've, I don't want to criticize people. I don't want this to be a negativity stream. There's a lot of those going around lately, and I don't want to be part of that. I like being uplifting. I like being cheerful. But I'm also a realist at heart. And my seatbelt, yeah, okay. I thought my vision was blurring for a second. Like, I could go up to the farm, grab $30,000 or $300,000 or just sit there and decorate my house. But at the end of the day, if nobody talks about the problems going on, then no one will know the problems are going on. I looked before I signed in. Before I signed in, I checked Most Wanted, where I was last night. Has 87 people in there right now. Echo RP has 112. Valley has 110. Redline has 9. We have become a small population city. Like, when your main pop at night is only like 30 plus, you're a small population city. You're no longer a large pop. I don't know how to. Didn't I just wash this? Now it's art. Did I go off road? I don't know how you go about my friend's starting her city. She's testing it now. I don't know if it's a good idea. I didn't say anything, but I don't know. I do need to try on all of this stuff. I'm getting rid of quite a lot of stuff in here. I'm gonna start consolidating stuff. Is that it? Yeah. Okay. I don't know the answer to, I know, but the problem with that is, O2, they're not going on holiday. They're leaving. They're not coming back. Going on holiday is something, but when they don't come back. I did going on holiday. Let's see, pants. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna start a Dropbox. Put down on the ground, shoes. Pants. Yeah, that can go. What is this? This is pants? That's not, what pants are those? It's just that underwear? Where did I get that from, I wonder? Yeah, I can toss this. Glasses. Yeah, I can toss those. I get people going on vacation. I get that, but people aren't coming back. That's my problem. And with people not coming back, there's just so much less for us to do. I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably getting rid of most of this. Stuff I want to keep, I'm actually keeping. What is this? Chain. Oh, no, I don't need that one. Chain. Do y'all see a chain? I don't see a chain there. Okay. Up, just straight up drop those. I didn't even try them. Pants? Yeah, those can go. I don't know what's going on. It's an interesting time. That's for sure. I have an idea I can use those pants for. Oh, thank you, Wade. Welcome back to the farm. Oh, that outfit can go. That was a illegal outfit. That one had a gun on it. Thank you, Wade. Appreciate that, I really do. I'm just afraid that if I leave the city, like, I've seen what happens to people who leave. You know? I know what happens. I'm not dumb. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I can drop that one. I like that necklace, but I don't have a use for it. Okay, regular cat-eye glasses. That can go. That was an attempt at a... So what am I actually keeping? I'm keeping the first two. So what I'm gonna do is this. And I'm gonna put the first two up. And I mean, I've seen what happens to people who, like, go to different servers and stop, but I just don't know what to do right now. So we're gonna go to the wardrobe and we're gonna drop the first two pieces in. These are what I wanted to keep. The rest, I'm gonna go either find someone. Oh, thank you, Wade. He said I'll do both. Dowman, Sayor, J, Haka. Robert. Oh, Robert got one. There you go, Robert got one. You know what? Today is the 7th. So I will do you another... What? Wait a minute. What's going on here? I'll drop 5. EJ, John, Chris, Liam, and Sheldon. It's not time to find a new game. To be honest, I've looked at new games. There's not really anything out there that really, like, catches my eye. And that's because I've played games and watched games for so long. I tried that Neverness to Everness. They're advertising it so much that I said, you know what? I watched a video on it and I said, I'll go try it. You know, it might be good. I played it for about 2 hours and I've had no interest in picking it back up. There was, what was it? There was one that I saw, but I can't, like, this was a few weeks ago. Yep. Alright, trying to think. I can't remember the name of it. But the problem is, it's a single-player game. It's not online. Oh, they had, I looked at that whatever Summer Fest or whatever it was called. And they have a new Stellar Blade coming out. And it's completely different from the first one. It's like a whole nother game. And I'm excited for, because I like Stellar Blade. The people who made it can really do a good story. Nothing else there, really. I was like, I see the point. But, like, I'm kind of over remakes. Especially when I played the original. Like, I played, the new James Bond game sucks. I've heard that. I played Final Fantasy VII on the PlayStation 1. So, I'm not really interested in picking it up again. I played Code Veronica. I never beat it. I played it for like 20 minutes. It just didn't do nothing for me then. But people who liked it, I get why they liked it. And it's the same reason I like some certain games, because it was different. It tried something different. I wonder if Kelly's gas station even has gas in it. Like, is this even Kelly's gas station anymore? Eddie sold his gas station. I kind of want to go up there and see if they jack the price of... Yes, it's $9.44 now. Is this still hers? Kelly's Killer Deals. She might be coming in every now and then. They had a game I wanted to, I don't know how to say it. I wanted to try to get people to play it, like, you know, collaboration type stuff. But when I talk to them about it, they're just like, meh, no. Hi, Hippie Joe. I thought about actually, getting Sierra's job back in MW and going in there and streaming just for a little bit every morning. Do the medic in the morning. It's not bad. Monday through Friday. I'm not doing it on weekends. Because when kids are in school, then it's fine. Because it's just the adults there, and most of them are chill, but you still have some of those people. That's why I was kind of open to getting the Echo. And I might try to go the EMS route in that one. 758. Okay, yeah. So they didn't raise the gas. He didn't raise the prices here. But unfortunately, I have nothing to do. My brother's playing Donkey Kong 64 on the Switch. Alright, no problem, Robert. But I have nothing to do. That's why I didn't stream yesterday. I'll be honest with y'all. I had nothing to do. Literally. The farm was done. The only thing I could do today is make alcohol. And I really don't feel like doing it. But I don't know what to... I wouldn't even, like, say they opened a community thing. And we're like, you know, let's take suggestions from the players to see how we can make it better. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I'd have a solution. I know everyone else would be like, lower the prices of cars. That would be everybody. But that's not gonna fix it. You know? That's not... Who's here? I don't know if that guy was there when I came across. I don't think he was. I wasn't paying attention. I thought I was gonna hit him. Oh, some money in there. Oh, that's Daniel. Like, my thing would be, give us something to do in the morning. And, like, let's see, there is 9 people, so that means there's 8 other people in Redline. What could I do? I see someone fishing. Daniel's over here about to go to work. Or maybe he's not. Like, I don't know what to recommend. Like, if they were to ask us, you know, hey, y'all's opinion, give us your opinion. What can we do to make the server better? I don't know if I'd have an opinion. I think that, something be good would be like the car shows and the restaurants should have like more events. You know, the Roxwood had an event. They had a car show. I think that's it. No restaurant has had an event. Like, if they came and said, hey, no one applied for the Roxwood restaurant, do you want it? I would take it because somebody needs to run it. But I'd be throwing events there all the time. I'd be like car shows, hide and seeks. I'd have been doing all of that since day one. In my application to own Burger Shot, right, or to run Burger Shot, I put that I would throw events every week for the city. Hide and seeks, car shows, fashion shows, all kind of stuff at the restaurant or at, somewhere else. Races. That was in my application. Community outreach and growth, basically. People seem to think that a restaurant is restaurant and car stores. Well, mechanic shop I can't say anything about. But the restaurant, if you want to make that to print money, you have to work. You really have to work at it. But I don't know about the mechanic shops. I don't know. But I was going to say, say I went in there. No, Jimbo does not own Burger Shot no more. Owen Mercer owns it. But, let's see. I'm going to go show y'all what I'm talking about. You know what? I need to put my seatbelt on because I'm about to be passing out. Like right here, I could throw a car show. Burger Shot presents, and all the way over here if cars were to come. This is a big parking lot. It's right down the street from the restaurant. So if we brought the food truck out, we wouldn't have to go very far to throw a car show. The food would still be at like 99%. We just bring it right down the street. I'd have sponsored races at the racetracks. Not Zenko, but just, come on out. Come racing. Grand prize of, this much. I could do another kind of fashion show where I had the first one at. I have all these ideas on how to community outreach, but now, I don't know, it might be too late. I don't know, eating contest, that would be funny. Yeah, but I've talked to 3 people now. Are you with most chill redliners? Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, Dan and Hatcher are still in the government right now. Lexi is, I don't know, Lexi's sometimes watching in the mornings. Lexi, I was hanging out with Hazel last night. She still talked about you when she knew who I was. She realized she watches Redline. So she knew who I was. She clocked me the second I talked. And, she still talks about you. She still talks about you as a friend. It's never too late to reconcile. I don't think it was that she wasn't interested in joining Redline. I think it kind of like me. This is what I'm kind of getting from her without her saying it. I was intimidated to join Redline at first. Because I saw what kind of city it was. I was wondering, was I up to the task? And the server she's in now, you don't have to be a good RPer. You could just show up and BS. Here, you gotta play by a little bit of the rules. Do we talk OOC here? Of course. There have been conversations we've had at a Burger Shot or Up and Atom where we're talking about other servers out of character. But it's only, I always ask, if I ever talk OOC, I'm going to ask someone, do you have voices in your head? If they say yes, then I'm not talking OOC. If they say no, then I ask them, can we talk freely? And if they say yes, then they know what I mean by that. That way I'm prefacing, I'm not, if they don't want to do it, if they want to stay in character, I'm giving them that option. But I talked to 3 people, okay, that are not in the city no more. This is not Gia, Buju. These are people who left a month ago. And they all said the same thing. The grind is not worth the reward, and no one's interacting at all. In 1.8, you can go to Legion pretty much any time of the day, and there'd be people there, and they'd want to talk. But then again, Everyone had guns, everyone had money, everyone had cars. There really wasn't nothing to do but interact, you know? You had to wait your turn for the gang war, because only a certain amount of them could be going. Which, that's a plus, because if that was the case, then the whole city would just be chaos all the time. But now, they said just no one's talking. The police aren't on, so like they told me when I had my drama moment. They told me, well, you know what? Make another character to play. Okay, I had another character. What am I going to do with Sierra right now? She literally can do nothing. Like, Aria can at least farm or go work at the restaurant. There's nothing Sierra can do. You know, she can't grow plants because she doesn't know any of the stuff. Like, I know it, but she doesn't know it. No one talked to her at all. I would walk up to people, you know who talked to Sierra? Buju, Heather, and Gia. That's who talked to Sierra. I mean, the grind isn't worth it. And the cars that everyone wants are now vaulted, so they can't get them anymore. So there's less to work for. I love this car, don't get me wrong. I'm the only one in the city. I believe I'm the only one in the city with it. But I get it, not a lot of people like this car. They think it's ugly. I like what I can do to the car. More than I like it for speed. I like the paint job, how the sticker, how it all just works together. So I get people who are like, it's an ugly car. I get it. You know, I can kind of agree with them at some point. But I like it. I don't really care for the RS, whatever they're driving. I really don't care for that car. But you know what? If that's what they want, man, more power to them. Go get it, you know? That's always been my way. I used to be... Oh, what game was it? I thought Lexi was one of your characters. Yeah. No, me and Lexi, I would not... I'll be honest with y'all. Y'all know that I've always said that I want to run for the government. Not anymore. I have no interest in government at all. I wouldn't be a lawyer if they asked me to come back. If they're like, hey, look, you're in the city all day. We need a lawyer because, you know, everybody's asking for one, but there's never. Would you be willing to do it? I would tell them no. I'm not. Not at all. It wasn't ever worth being a lawyer. It was fun to interact with people, but in a sense, it's kind of a forced interaction. Because it wouldn't have happened naturally and organically. They called me down. And then, I'll be honest, it was the police. It was the police. They were just incredibly, like, there was nice cops, okay? There were nice cops. But when I dealt with most of them, I'd say probably like 80% of them, it was always just unnecessary hostility. Like, they didn't have to be rude to me, but they chose to be. And I never got that. Like, I'm there to try to help you create a scene, right? I'm not there to make your job harder. I'm there to give interaction in RP. Now, granted, I didn't always know what I was doing. You know, I'd never been a lawyer before. This was the first time. If they would have wanted me to do the therapist aspect, I know how to do that. Oh, there's Daniel. I know how to do the therapist access. I could have done that. I could have, you know... I tried to make that a thing in here, you know? Natalie quit EMS, by the way, y'all, yesterday. Natalie quit EMS. I think, honestly, Dan and Hatchie, Bucket, Lexi, if any of y'all are listening, y'all should make her the city therapist. Y'all should just give her a therapist job and just let her interact her ways in that. Because she's funny when she does the therapy. She actually makes a good scene. Yes, Natalie quit EMS yesterday. She resigned. Yep, I know. I know, I agree with you. But it is what it is. We have to respect her wishes. But I think they should make her the city therapist because she's just funny in that role. She's always, like, I've seen her mad, don't get me wrong. I've seen her mad. But she always tries to be cheerful. You know, I'm sometimes mad at what's going on, but I try to make Arya cheerful. I try to, like, not be like Debbie Downer. I defend, Arya will defend the government. She will defend, well, maybe not the police right now. Oh, hey, Hippie Joe, welcome to the farm. I was paying attention to you, Hippie. I was trying to get here with no bumps or dings on it. You know what? I made a decision last night. I'm gonna go buy, like, 5 repair kits and put it in this car. Because this thing gets broken so quick. But I try to make Arya pleasant. I try to make her inclusive. I try to make her, to where she's just kind of cheerful. Some, like, I will go to lengths, great lengths to defend Fox, Harry, Dan, Mark. You know, those cops, I will go to great lengths to defend because I like them. They've been helpful to me. They're good RPers, but there are some cops that I will not help at all. Okay. Oh, we found out what happened. Make Hippie Joe pay for the car to be fixed. No. I found out what was happening. We were racing the other day. And my brakes, see how, like, they're responsive right now? They weren't. Like, they all of a sudden were just, like, horrible. And we figured out what was happening. Uh-oh. That the more the car goes, the faster it goes, the more, like, you do this, your brakes heat up. When you use them, like when I slam on them like this, and they were so hot that they weren't stopping the car. So it ain't the driving. The first time around the track, I do pretty good. I say that as I crash. And then the brakes heat up and they stop working as well, and that's when I start spinning out. I need to learn how to, like, see, I can't drift in this. Could you imagine drift tires on this? Good Lord. That was a head-on collision. But yeah, I try to make Arya nice. I do that in every server. I'll be honest with y'all. If I go up. Oh, it's in a flower. Awesome. I love the flowers. Is this the red rose? That's my favorite one. Oh, floating heart. Yep, that is. I love that flower. I wish I could have something. I wish I had, like, a Lego version of that in real life. I thought about buying that. Lego has a set of flowers you can make in a vase, however you want to pronounce it. I thought about buying it and just building it and putting it on my desk. Right now, I have a crocheted cupcake I made. I have a candle, which I love the smell of. I have my cat's ashes and my computer. That's what's on my desk. Okay, the brakes are still doing pretty good on the second lap. This is the turn I need to, like, learn how to drift in. Oh, well, alright. Now, that would be a great getaway from the police. Just jump over the wall and then drive off while they're in the middle of the track. I don't think they would chase me like that, though. Oh, this thing is sending everything today. They're just testing it out. Whoa. I get what he's saying. This car is wicked fast. Like, the acceleration is great. Women launched in F1 in the States to save spot. We're short of it. So, okay, I'm gonna ask y'all. If we had a community meeting, and they were like, what's some ways you can think to improve Redline? Right? If y'all had an opinion on how things they could do to improve Redline, now I'm gonna preface this. Don't start sending lower car prices, because that definitely would be said. You know, I'm trying to think of ideas to attract new people that, like, maybe they haven't thought of. You know, I get the whole limiting guns because the city my friend makes. I'm just gonna refer to it as karma. Okay? It's not karma. Karma hasn't been a thing for a while. She renamed the city, but she's not sure if she wants to keep that name. But, in karma, there was only ever guns. There were never anything more than, like, a heavy pistol. That was it. Because, I mean, if you think about it, this is set in California, obviously. If California was to all of a sudden undo gun laws, like the restrictions, they might be selling shotguns. That might be the only other thing. And I think she did have the sawed-off shotgun, but you had to be, like, standing next to the person for it to work. Like, it was not a far weapon. You had to be close. But I don't think California would be selling ARs and rocket launchers and all that. Well, the no cops on duty, I understand that. There are some things I think we should be able to do when cops aren't on duty. I don't even know if I have enough to buy this. Nope. How much do I have in the bank? Okay, 25. I come back and get those. I don't really need it right now. Plus, Daniel's in town. So if I need, like, a repair, I can call Daniel. And it's cheaper. For them to repair it, it's like $600. I believe, yes, that to stop restricting criminal, there are some things that should be... The problem is that if you put, here, I'll show you a prime example. And this was explained to me. This was explained to me by one of the team members. And when they talked to me, perfect sense. It really did. Like, it made perfect sense to me. Okay, so let's say I don't put my seatbelt on and my stress level rises again. Okay. We're gonna go to Bob's Mini Mall. Yeah? Well, we were. See, look, my brakes are heated up, so it takes a lot longer. And you can't see it with these hubcaps because they cover the entire wheel. Okay, so we're gonna go to the Mini Mall. And I'll use this as an example. Okay. So say I come in here. And I go to DigiDen. And I start robbing the shelf, right? Okay, then no cops are on now. I come over here. I rob the shelf. I go to the pharmacy. I rob the register, all of that. Well, with no cops on, people would just go crazy. And all the stuff we get out of here, every single thing, they might sell it for $5 then. And it wouldn't be worth doing. Now, these should be able to be robbed with no cops. They don't give any item that is like a drug paraphernalia. It gives you, like, yogurt. And if the yogurt sold for $100, I think people would still do it. Just for something to do, but make it give, like, 2 or 3, not 9 or 10. You know, when I last time with Sierra, I robbed I got, like, 8 yogurts. And they sell for, like, $250. That's not greatest money, but it's not bad. But if we could do stuff with no cops, then the prices of all the stuff that we steal would have to go way down. Because it would just oversaturate everything. So, the fridges and, maybe, I don't know if they could do this. Right? I don't know if they can do this, but make everything robbable, but restrict access to stuff until cops are on. Like, I can rob the store here, but I can't get soap. I can't get baking powder. But I can still get, and then the stuff you can get, make it sell for, not pennies, but not as much. Don't make that like a viable thing. Plus, if there's no cops, then a lot of people rob stuff to get the cops' attention. So, yeah, make it like petty little stuff. Like, you could do like grave robbery. You should be able to do that without cops on. None of the grave robbery outfits. None of the grave robbery stuff, I don't think you need to, like, make anything. I think it's like the metal detecting, where it's just, straight, you just go sell it. Make it to where it doesn't really sell for much. But, like, right now, there's nothing for anyone who's in the city to do. And that is an issue. People don't need bolts anymore. They don't need screws. Because there's enough CNC machines now that if you need that, you can just call someone up and be like, hey, I need this made, and I'll pay you for it. I think the resale shop that Bucket was going to introduce is a much-needed step. And it should have been implemented under Harry's tenure. Harry Wolfenstein. It should also let the foundries be able to sell product, because the farm can sell product. Like, legitimately, I could ask, let's see, legitimately, I could put this 100 tortillas on the trade market for $25 a piece, and then literally I could go tell Lexi to buy them, because the government can buy them. But there's nothing like that for the foundries. So they have, yeah, there's no real point in doing the restaurant anymore, because I don't know who's going to get it. And let's say someone I don't like gets it. Then they're just going to be getting money. I'm just going to make money from them. I mean, legitimately, Gia could come in the last day, like before they take it from her, they might have already had, and take out everything but $200,000 and leave that in there, because that's how much they gave her to start with. And I mean, if she leaves the city, there's not really much they can do. I'm probably the only female in the city. I'm trying to give these clothes away to somebody who might could use them. Yeah, exactly. That would be a good thing. That way people, I don't know how much they would pay for it, though. That's the thing. Like, they're not going to pay market value. They're not going to give you $50 per coal ore. I'd say maybe 60% of what market value is, and then they can sell it for market value. Like, if coal is $50 for ore, $50 for coal ore, well, we'll buy it for $35 and we'll sell it for $50. That way you make money on the back end. Or maybe buy it for $30. That way you can make some money on the back end of it. You're not just, I don't remember what I'm saying. Okay. Oh, I know what I need to do. I never fix my machines or check my farm progress. Okay, all my machines look pretty good. I'm just sad that if Joey leaves, they never introduced broccoli. Because I wanted to get broccoli introduced and then give him a lot of it. Okay, now all my farms look good too. Are they fully stocked? I must have done this last night. I must have flown in. I don't remember if I did. But I must have flown in and repaired them all. Because, yeah, everything's fully stocked. I can make 4,000. I can make 400 bottles of wine today. I would just have to go get the yeast. Oh, I got 200. Right, I can go do one trip of, get 200 bottles and get 150K of alcohol. if I do decide to leave, I'm gonna call Bucket and be like, look, come get these bottles and buy my alcohol. And I don't know. I'm the only farmer in the city that's doing ingredients. But now, like, Burger Shot hasn't bought anything from me in weeks. So I literally traded being the operator of Burger Shot to just being now I'm temporary operator of Up and Atom for the time being. Kind of like Mac was. But I just don't know what to do. Haley left. Haley is gone. She quit Horizon. She's gone. She went to another city. And I have a feeling Hatchie is going to probably try to go over there too. And if Hatchie leaves, and Dan, Hatchie, and Haley leave, Joey's definitely gone. Because that's his entire group. Like, Lauren's playing over there now, too. Like, his entire group. It's kind of like me. Me and Joey are kind of the same. The entire groups we're involved in are going to another server. Here's a question for all of y'all, okay? If I get accepted into Echo RP, and I go over there, they have all the people, should I still be this Arya, or should I make another person? Because I kind of wanted Arya to be Redline specific. Like, this was the city my friend wanted Arya in. So I don't think she would mind if, Arya wasn't in another city. So I'm thinking about Sierra. If I go over there, I'm thinking about just making Sierra. I love that they put the car washes back in. For a while, they took these out. And I was like, oh. The only people who could clean your car were the mechanics. And if they weren't on, then, nothing happened. I don't know, but, like, certain people, like, yeah. Lauren, I haven't seen Lauren. I think she still comes in here every now and then. Don't get me wrong, right? Haley left. So if Hatchie, which I think she was talking about it, I don't know. Don't quote me on this. But if Hatchie leaves, Dan's gonna leave. Because Dan and Hatchie are, just like Joey and Haley, they're real-life IRL couples. So if they all three leave, then I don't see a reason for Joey to stick around here. But, like, my one thing, yes, make crime more accessible, like, it's more things to do when no cops are on, but adjust the prices to where it's not like, you can't be a millionaire after 2 days. Like, if you steal a bag of chips, it's $25. If you steal yogurt, it's $25. It's worth it to do because there's no cops on, but it's not going to make you a ton of money. I'm thinking if I do leave, I'm selling the Panto and the scooter. I'm not going to sell them. I'll probably give them to a new player. And I'll go out with the Blossom, the truck, and the Devastate. I'm thinking about buying the Evron. Just because I know what I can do to it. There's a certain sticker and a certain way I build it that I think just looks amazing. But it's like $400,000. This is a car I definitely have to must go.
Oh, shit. Hello.
Hello.
You're right.
I'm Max. I just seen who it was.
Yeah, no, me just frantically driving around.
Oh, yeah, me too. All right, have a good one.
You too.
That's Max. I was like, I saw another person. I'm like, you know, oh, Red Harley left. There's a couple of people in the Discord. Like yesterday, I think there was somebody who said they were leaving. I get it. I get why, right? But I hope they're not like giving up because of the city. Because it's I know I keep saying growing pains and they're still introducing stuff, but they are. You know? I don't want to destroy this car, but I kind of want to see if it could make the jump off the bridge. Like, could I get enough speed up to make it to the dock? But I don't want to destroy this car. I don't think I can. I think I would need a ramp. But, you know, I bought the metal detector. I have the shovel, but I can't hear the beeping. Yeah, Prodigy RP, yeah, that's where they went. See, a lot of people think that's where Gia went. She did go to Prodigy for a minute, but she didn't. That's not where she's going now. She's going to Echo. Her, Buju, Heather, Jose, RJ, they're all over there right now. Or, well, Jose's like me. He's waiting for his application. Last night in Most Wanted, I came up to the Uwu Cafe. I walk in and like 6 cops follow me in. But I was like, want to get out of here? I didn't do anything. They had no reason to suspect me, but still. I used to know someone who worked there. I met 2 other people I knew. I told y'all once there were triplets in the city. Well, 2 of them are still there. And I met them, and they were always nice. They're not the best RPers, but they were nice. They had a lot of drama with them, though. Alright. I want to do a test. I wanted to do this test yesterday, but oh shit. Yep, see, my brakes are eaten up. That's why I'm not, There's a test I wanted to do. I cannot, for some reason, I cannot drive. And I need to talk to, the other city that Bucket's in Prodigy. No. Echo does have her own server, but it's like a test server. But Echo RP is not Echo Echoes. It's just that it happens to share the name. Okay. I want to see how long it takes me to get from Legion to the bridge in by Polito. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna turn on a stopwatch. I'm gonna go to my clock on my phone. We're gonna turn on the stopwatch, and I'm gonna turn right here because I'm gonna go from right here. Because as soon as I hit go on the stopwatch, I'm gonna hit the gas. So, all right. Now let's hope I don't hit anything on the way. I want to see how long it takes me to get from the bottom of the map to the top of the map. I have a car in Most Wanted that I'd never really drive. It was that red Cypher wagon. I found out yesterday it can go 200 miles an hour. Alright, I'm at 35 seconds right now, or 40 seconds. Let's see how long it takes to get all the way up. I need to check my gas. Oh, yeah, I have enough gas. I'm gonna be low when I get up there, but I have enough. Alright, we're at a minute right now. So it took me basically a minute to get to Rex's from Legion. Basically. Yeah, I think I can outrun the cops in this pretty good. Just don't take any jumps, because then you run the chance of losing wheels. It's not even losing speed in the turns. Alright, we're in a minute and a half, so a minute and a half to get to my farm. Basically, from Legion. So it'll probably be 2 minutes to get up to the bridge. Yep, we're at 1:45. I almost lost control there. Yep, we're at 2 minutes right now. So when I hit the bridge, I'm going to stop the stopwatch, but I'm probably going to go right here. So 2 minutes and 14 seconds to get from Legion to this bridge. That's not bad. Redline is full of great people, everyone. I'm not complaining about people. I'm not really complaining about the server. If anything, I'm expressing worries of why we're hemorrhaging people right now. Like when 5 people leave in one day, that's not a good sign. But then again, I met someone new yesterday. I gave him a free car. So, you know, there are people coming. Like, here's another great example, okay? We're spitballing ideas today, okay? We're spitballing ideas today, but like right here, right? Oh, where is it? Rob the fridge, right? Not enough PD. Rob the register, not enough PD. But come over here, you can rob the hay bales. You know, so technically someone can come up here and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hay bales here they can rob. I'm surprised this doesn't get robbed a lot more. There's 4 registers. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's more than that. 5. There's 5 cash registers. Multiple fridges. Like, there's a lot of stuff to rob in this one area. I'm surprised more people don't come up here. I am not sure she's left forever. I can't say yes or no, but I have heard from other people that she's not interested in coming back. What happened to Ryun and Franks? I'm not sure. I don't know what happened. I haven't seen them either. I'm sorry, I'm catching up on chat right now. Yeah, I watched Joey and Haley too. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make Sierra and the other one. The other city that Bucket plays in, I like a little better, more as Prodigy, but that's the paid Prodigy. See, the one that RJ and Gia and all of them were doing, that was the free server. That was the public server. Yeah, Scott, 100%. Yeah, exactly. She said she's perma-done. There was something happened with the PD. I know that. She got into an argument with PD, and then after that, I never saw her, and I heard that she was leaving. But, it is what it is. But I just like more involvement. Maybe, to be honest, the government should be running the government. Lexi, Dan, Hatchie, Bucket, whoever should be running events weekly, like community growing events. In MW, that's how they get so much participation. There was, let me put it this way, in MW last night alone, there was 3 events in 2 hours. EMS hiring event, which the EMS should do here. They had an EMS hiring event. They had a costume fashion show. Then they had a bike show. And then later on in the night, they had a car show. It's like there was 4 events, and that's pretty much every day there's an event going on there. And it brings people in. Nothing but Rud. Yeah. Yeah, 100%. Well, you can have your thoughts about the server, right? But if anyone was to ever disrespect the admin or development team, that's when we'd have a problem, because they do amazing work. But you can have an opinion on the server, you know? Everyone's opinion, like, potatoes are probably gone. No, but they're done. So if they're not sold today, then they're done. They're gonna be erased during the tsunami. So that means they must have survived the tsunami. Nothing in here. Let's put the cups back. So, I mean, I could sell the cups. I mean, the potatoes. I could make french fries. This'll be gone tomorrow. These will survive, but not this. This is already done. These might survive till tomorrow. These will survive. These will not. They're done. This will, because we went and got it. Tomatoes, these will be done. Okay, so I might as well just make these into ketchup. Oh, my inventory's full. Just for now, I'm going to put those in here to take this. So that would be 1 garlic. 20, 40, 60, 80. So the 16 we can throw back. 20, 40, 60, 80. That'll be 2 garlic. I mean, I guess I could probably make kebabs. Because I have enough to make, 80. Oh, that's all the sugar. So we can only make 60. That'll be all the sugar. You know what? It's not worth it. It's not worth doing. Honestly, to me, it's not worth doing. I don't want to sit in the restaurant all day. I did that yesterday. I sat in the restaurant for a good 6 hours, selling to locals, because whenever we opened, it seemed like, I guarantee that if I was to open right now, if I was to go and clock in, let's see. If I was to turn on, within 5 minutes, the Los Santos restaurant would open. It's like they're waiting for another restaurant to open. But yeah, there was just... With Gia not being in control, I don't know who's going to get control of it. And I have no loyalty to anybody else anymore. I had a little loyalty to Bob. I had a loyalty to Gia. But now, like, I don't even know. King might get it. King works for Burger Shot, but he wanted this place. So if he can get it. He can get it now. I just don't know what's going to happen. I don't need the money to work there. I gotta go. Oh, no problem, Scott. Oh, damn, I gotta go help someone around, but I don't want to, and I had a few people. Uh-oh, well then be careful. Don't drive then. Don't drive, okay? Don't drive. If you've had something to drink, don't do it. It's not worth it. I'd be shot. Yeah, no, that was yesterday. And I don't stream that, by the way. When I'm gonna sit in the restaurant for all that time doing nothing, I don't stream. Because I'd like to either talk with y'all or give you something to do. And doing that just is mind-numbing. I was trying to sell. We had a lot of ingredients that were going to go out. So with Gia was still the owner, she decided yesterday to leave. So yesterday morning, she was still the owner, and I was trying to get her some money. So I was selling like crazy. I sold, I think, 400 items yesterday. Like, she gave me all the profit. Like, I'll show you. I'll show you what I'm talking about. This is what she owed me, 2,400 or 1,000 for the week. She gave me 164. That's the weekly bonus plus profits, since that was pretty much all you, since I'm the only one who's opened the restaurant. So basically, she gave me all the money they made. But yeah, no, I'd like to either talk or find something for us all to do. Who's Wade? Where you hadn't let me at him. Chase and chat, love to see it. Yep, Chase, you do love to see it. But Scott, if you, like I said, if you've been drinking, do not drive, please. I care about y'all's well-being, you know. And I know what you can say, oh, I've only had a few. It only takes one. It only takes one. Okay, let's get gas. I thought about, like, if Buju is definitely, Buju and Gia are definitely leaving, I thought about buying their house from them. Like, everything there. The tables, all of that. Like, just be like, you know, how much would you want for it? The thing is that they're not going to care, because if they leave, they don't care about the money. You know? If Gia, I'm going to tell her, if Gia wants to come in one more time, I'm going to tell her, give me your cars, you know? If you're not coming back, then there's no reason. Just let me have them, I'll keep them. I won't sell them, and I'll drive them, because Gia has some fun cars. Operating forklifts? Oof. My brother had a forklift license for a while. Okay, pump not found. Pump not found. But somehow, this one... Wait a minute. Premium? Why was it on a regular? Did I reach my car? Look at that. Nope. I don't know why it's not picking up this one. Why is it not picking up this pump that I'm literally standing next to? Oh, is he out of premium? That might be why. That might be why it threw me to, the other one. Is he out? Quantity station stock. No, he has 186, so he has enough to fill my car up this time, but not next time. So, Eddie Mopar sold this gas station. He no longer owns it. I don't know who the new owner is. Watch it say pump not found. I'd have been like, what? Okay, premium. Okay, with cash? Oh, I have enough cash? How much cash do I have? Oh, okay, I had just enough. That is not what I want to do. I want to drink some milk. Get the stress down. Okay. And the milk's at 79%. We're still good. Let's see how much gas they have in this gas station. Eddie, jail. Yeah. So fun drifting a forklift? Honestly, I'll be honest with you. If I did decide to leave, I'd give all my stuff away. I don't see the point in keeping it. I would let somebody who would use it. Okay, they have 130 liters, 320, 320, 420. They have the same amount of diesel as they do. But I would keep the Cherry Blossom and the Devastate. Those two are going to the end of the road with me. But if I was to leave, I would give up the farm. Because I'm not going to prevent someone else from experiencing it, right? I'm not going to keep a farm and then not come in the city. I'd want somebody else to have it so that they could at least try it out. I'd give up probably all my money. I'd probably spread it out. I'd just do some crazy fun things to do. Like a hide and seek for $500,000. You know, everybody would want to put a bounty on someone just to do it, you know? Random person, and it wouldn't be to kill them, it'd be to find them, you know? Find this person, win this my money, you know? But, hide a car somewhere and hide the Panto and tell first person to send me a picture of the Panto where it is, gets 500K, you know, stuff like that. Look to give away my money. When I thought I was leaving Most Wanted, I couldn't give my cars away. I sold the ones I could. That's what happened with the motorcycles. I checked. I sold them back. And then I gave the money to my friends. I split it up between them. But yeah, if I was to leave this city for good, I'd sell the farm. I'd get rid of 3 of my vehicles. All my items. I'd give away my items. I'd give away the plushie boxes. I'd probably would keep those till the end too. I would sell the house in Roxwood. I would just keep the plushies on me. You know, if I'm not coming in, then nobody would be able to take them. But, yeah, that's what I would do if I decided to leave. Hell, I might even be like, you know, Aria's funny, my ladies from South Midwest, the accent is so uncanny. But, I might, give the government all the money. Be like, here's a donation to the government. You know, pay your bills. Keep the lights on. Anything open yet? One thing they could have done. Hey, Miss Dolly. No, Redline would keep going. It's more than a... You know, I've been mispronouncing the name of this car ever since I bought it, or I found it way back when. I've been mispronouncing it for so long, and no one's corrected me that I finally read it yesterday and realized that I'm mispronouncing it. I'll show y'all what I mean. Let me go clean it up, and I'll show y'all exactly what I mean. I want to get some... Oh, the guy left. I was about to get my truck and tow his car away while he was, fishing. Just for something. I would tow it to the other side of the bridge. I wouldn't tow it far. I would just have a little fun with him. Okay. I had been calling this the Devastate 8. It is not the Devastate 8. It is the Devastate. It's just Devastate. See, I was calling it Devastate because of this right here. It is not the Devastate. It's Devastate. See, it's the Devastate. It's not the Devastate. It's the Devastate. I actually sat down and read it, and I'm like, you know, wait a minute, hold on. This says Devastate. This does not say Devastate. To be honest, I'm gonna be, okay, everyone in chat, there's like 33, so I can say this now, most people. The next, if I get accepted to Echo, okay, if. I don't plan on leaving Redline, let me put it that way. But I might, the next hiring event in Most Wanted for Medic, Sierra might go get her job back, and I might start streaming there in the morning. Like a few hours. Not all morning out of Redline, but a few hours. Because there's stuff to do there. And the medics, they're gonna be busy because there's at least 4 cops on constantly in that server. At least, at all times, there's 4 or more. Last night, they had the fashion show, and a bunch of people came up there threatening to shoot the place up, so the cops came. There was 24 cops in the city. The Devel 16. So you've been pronouncing... Okay, the Devel... Okay. I thought it was the Devastate. I'm just going to keep calling it the Devastate. Because I like that better. Devastator was always one of my favorite Transformers. There we go, Devastate. Let's see. Okay, all my cars have nicknames now. Devastate, Red Man, John Deere, Cherry Blossoms, and Scoot Scoot. So I would get rid of this one. The next, if I found a new person that come in the city, be like, I don't have a vehicle, I might give them the Scoot Scoot. It's not the fastest thing, but it's faster than walking. But, Let's see, do I have anything? I don't think I have anything in here except the registration. Oh, the cleaning kit. Let's see, somebody said put it here and use it. Okay, see, it does work. Okay. Okay, it does work. Somebody yesterday told me I was using it wrong. Ooh, this is empty though, isn't it? Is this empty? What is this? This was the, that's the fight night receipt, but I think this box is empty. Yes, it is. Okay, so I can go throw this back at the house. And if somebody, like, new pops up and they don't have a vehicle, I could throw them the trunk. I could throw them the truck. If I leave. Yeah, the Cherry Blossom and the Devastate are definitely gonna stay with me until the city goes down. Too bad we can't criticize her driving like we can. But I don't know. If y'all saw Jerry yesterday, I was watching Eddie's stream when Jerry was trying to get away from the cops. And he flipped the car. Jerry's always fun to watch. Like, this. See, I can drive well, but I don't get chased by the cops. So it's a little different. If I was chased by the cops, I'd probably not drive as good. So what's going on? Just randomly found this. This is Redline RP. It's a RP server for GTA Online using 5M. Arya is not a criminal character. This is Arya. She's not a criminal character. She's a civilian. She tries to do stuff around the city to help out. She's deaf. In the game, you will find that all my audio settings are muted because Arya is deaf. So she couldn't be able to hear this anyway. She has noise-canceling headphones, or basically hearing aids, that lets her hear other players' voices, but nothing else. And it's just an RP server. Like, we play the roles. And if you stick around, PSN Alpha, is that your PSN name? I was on PSN I've been a PlayStation kid since the 90s. So, believe me, I still have my PS5. It's got a little bit of dust on it lately, but I still have it. But, if you stick around, there are other streamers that come on later in the day that are content creators that, like, do wacky and zany stuff. They run from the cops. They do, it's fun stuff. I'm more of a slice of life. I stream in the mornings because no one else really does right now. And a lot of people like the city of Redline. We're all a big family, the people who watch us and the people who play. Like, if you've ever played PSN Alpha, if you're still here, if you've ever played GTA, like, they don't have this. This is a map expansion. This is called Roxwood. See, like, this is the normal map. But we have an additional island that's a mod. I don't know what's going to happen in November, though. That's the thing. I'm kind of wondering if 5M's just going to shut down. I know it won't. But what I mean by that is, are the cities that have 300, 400 people, will it overnight turn into, 30 to 40? Because people are just going to go... people are just going to go to the other place. Put the car up, please. No, put the car up. Now I gotta go. I don't know. Okay. I don't know why it does it. Okay, Red Man. You have nothing in the glove box. I don't even know if this truck's registered, to be honest. Alright, so we're gonna take this out. We're gonna bring this upstairs. I was hoping to find another female player running around that I could drop all this clothes to, if they wanted it. But I might just go to oh yeah, that's true, Kosh is 100% correct. We also have this up here. We have an Antarctic. So I want to know who owns, like, who's the owners of the sea urchin? If that's Gia and someone else, if they both leave, is that gonna be, Fade wants the clothes? Nah, I'm gonna save him for Ralph. He seems like he's the kind of guy who would, Mr. Mopar, Eddie Mopar is another player in the city. Oh, I have my card. That I would keep too. I'd keep these 3. I'd open all of these to find the one I'm missing here. But I would get rid of all of this. Except I'd keep my trophies. I'd keep the 2 trophies, the earpod case, and these. That would be the only items I would keep. And I can keep all of those on me. They don't weigh nothing. Yes, yes. Canadian Gamers is Eddie Mopar. Yeah, that's who he is. He plays, yeah. Canadian Gamers. If you're not subscribed to him, y'all need to go there and subscribe to him. He's been at Redline for 4 years. I kind of want to finish decorating the house, but I talked to Seth about putting a basement in, though. He said they can do it now. So I might put the basement in. I don't know. I'm not sure. Because if I want to sell the property, then I don't, not the hair clipping. That is something I wish every single server had. Was the hair up and hair down? I wish every single server had that. Okay, so what we're going to do is empty out the vehicles that I might not be keeping. Like, I can give away the scooter and the Panto, no issues. I know the scooter I paid a little for, but, it is what it is. Okay, this thing doesn't even have a glove box. Nope. Alright, so it's completely empty. And let's pull out the Panto. For those of y'all that don't know, I have a 3-wheel Panto. The wheels are in the back. There's 1 wheel in the back, 2 wheels in the front. This shouldn't have anything in it. I don't like keeping stuff in my vehicle. No, okay. Yep, take that ugly yellow helmet off. People like to steal. He's the worst. No, he is definitely not the worst driver. He is definitely not the worst driver. We should do that. We should ask in, I might do that in, the Discord. Be like, who's the worst driver in Redline? Actually, I know who everybody would say is the worst driver, okay? I'm not criticizing, but everyone's gonna say Lester. But the reason they're gonna say Lester is because of his connection. How he just pops in and off the screen. So people are gonna say it's Lester, but Lester gets a lot of hate. That thank you. Yeah, I tried. Well, I haven't even pulled out. Hold on, I'll show Beast. You can see the cherry blossom. Go find Scott and myself and wait. Yeah. Chase and Scott always call Eddie the worst driver. I know. I do good driving, but I'm not a police. I probably would not be able to drive like this being chased by the cops. In this car, I'd probably just try to get on a straightaway. Uh-oh.
So what are you planning on doing now?
Don't know, we'll see. I'm not going back to PD, so no PD, no MS, but we'll see.
Hey, hey, Natalie.
Never know, PD could be great.
Hello. Nah, not with that fucking old body cam situation.
What, you don't enjoy the body cam?
This is Natalie,
No,
everyone.
you
She
have to
quit
think about
the
it.
PD
Think about it
yesterday.
this way. When people have the body cams on fully,
Yeah.
it's different compared to when you are just regularly around, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it takes more out of it in some senses. So it doesn't make it as fun. But hello, Aria.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm just looking at people's glove boxes.
I just
I don't worry, I ain't got
Maybe-
anything.
maybe my registry. I don't know. Oh, she's gone in the truck.
Oh dear, dear. But yeah,
I guess.
it's
but-
well, it's just honestly, I give the benefit of the doubt for how many
Okay,
months since coming back?
blah, blah,
What,
blah.
like four,
And
4 to 6, if not longer. But nothing
you're
was
not
changing,
perfect
nothing was
tonight.
improving.
No. Yep, she
And
put
then
EM
every
as a
time
perfect,
they got,
generally first
looked
affiliate,
into,
chief
they
officer,
got
magistrate.
fucking given a fucking slap on the
Okay.
wrist.
But Beast,
Hey,
let me
hey,
show you.
Bob,
This was
said
my
multiple
first
things, yeah.
prize
Okay.
car. Was the Cherry Blossom.
Oh, so your choose with the other director.
No, not necessarily just the one director in particular. It's just the overall system, how it is at the minute. It's just not what it once was.
This is
Oh,
my
fair enough.
prize. Yep,
okay.
have fun with that, Natalie.
But yeah, BD's great if you ever
What
decide
the?
to join.
What have you put in here?
All my leftover clothes.
Wow. Okay. Rude.
Hey, I told y'all I was gonna find someone else, but no. This was my first show car. Let me clean it up so it looks nicer. It looks, when it's dirty, it doesn't look as good. Oh, I'll ask them. Let's see. All right, see, now that it's clean, see, look at it. It shines now. This is my show car.
You might get Velasquez to come in then.
Yeah, but not on Ash, but some of the people are in command at the minute. I don't fancy working underneath them.
Give me names. Are you saying me?
No, Fox.
Why? I thought you guys were
Oh.
friends.
Oh yeah, we are. But when from a work perspective, he's he likes quote unquote bossing people around. Indirectly, of course. He knows he knows himself. He knows how to. He needs to work on it. We've already spoke about it. Don't worry.
If you ever decide to come to BD,
Well, it's not just Fox. It's not just Fox, but
Hey, hey,
I
hey,
don't.
hey, hey.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
Who?
In y'all's opinion, who's the worst driver in the city?
Butch.
Yeah.
Lester.
Terry.
Leo.
Butch.
Okay.
People always
Give Lester-
accuse me
give
of being a
Lester
bad
bit and he'll be
driver.
good.
People always
give
accuse me
Lester a
of
bit.
yeah. People always accuse me as a bad driver, but I'm somewhere in between. I'm neither good or
I
bad.
don't know.
I'm right in the middle.
Not everyone has a good day every day.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I have-
Everybody crashes.
So-
Everybody.
Yeah.
Come on.
So far, people have said Lester and Eddie.
Eddie's quite a decent one.
Yeah, I know. I say Jerry, but that's just me.
Well, Jenkins, he does stupid stuff, so he's always crashing anyway.
Yeah, but no.
But yeah.
What are
Right,
y'all
I'm
up
gonna
to
beat-
today?
I'm about to beat a green individual.
Oh.
You're about to beat a green individual.
Yes, for putting stuff in my trunk.
You know, I won
be
third
that
place
bad.
at the city event. You might want to rethink that.
So tempted
I
right
knocked
now.
someone out in 7 seconds, Natalie.
Yeah. But it also depends if you get the shots on.
I would just climb on top of your truck, and then when you climbed up there, pal. And you're not a medic anymore, so you couldn't pick yourself up.
I
She
never
couldn't do
could-
that
I
before
never
either.
could anyway.
I know. But hey, look,
You-
you can
you-
wear all that, though. It's all female
Mm.
clothes.
I get you, but I like my normal clothing. To be fair, I'm very picky when it comes to
She's worn
clothing.
that
Okay.
for years at this point.
Well, then,
I'm
you know what?
old,
You
but
have
I
a
know-
lot of bandages.
No, I reached out to the manufacturers of this particular outfits and asked them to create multiple of this outfit. Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah?
Owen. Yeah.
So you got multiple sets on you right now.
Not on me right now because I've just changed from where I came from today.
Okay.
What's that?
plan on
I
doing
live
then,
at-
Yeah.
since you're not
Let's
in
just
EMS
not.
anymore?
What's that?
I'm not
What
throwing
do
the
you plan on
first
doing then since
punch.
you're not EMS?
I
I know
I
the
could. Just say I had a
Velasquez
muscle
rush's coming up, if you guys
spasm.
are going for that.
I don't know if I fancy it because I'm already working with Snowy and it's whatever. I've got access to a farm for Snowy as well, so he's also said I can create alcohol if I want to.
Yeah.
So I've got no worries for money. Not like I really need money, but obviously, you never know. I might just purposely do stuff that'll irritate you while you're on duty. Remember, I have all my quirky vehicles.
Right.
You
Oh,
know,
I'm
the
just gonna-
restaurant doesn't interest me either. Not anymore.
What happened to Gia?
She
Just gave
moved.
up on it?
We're just taking a break.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Her,
assuming. Fair enough.
Buju, Heather, and Jose are taking a vacation.
Ah.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yep, they
good
went
to
with
know.
they went with RJ.
Mm.
Wait,
Yeah.
what? RJ's on a vacation as well?
Yeah, and when have you seen RJ lately?
I saw him not too long ago.
Ah, well, you tell him if he comes in, I'm looking for him.
Will do.
Alright, have a good day. Go catch them dirty criminals.
I'm BS to get on duty, I'm beyond.
Oh, Owen is the dirty criminal.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Okay, now. Listen, no one here has a body
Ah.
camera, and I do have a gun.
And so do I.
I
Oh,
do
yeah?
too.
Which
It's
one?
called my two guns.
Get away from my trunk.
There's one thing that you don't have that I do have, which I'll show you in a second.
Oh, yeah?
Give me a second. I'm
What's
gonna
that?
get rid of fucking clothing.
Yeah, I have two things he doesn't have.
Hmm?
I have two things he doesn't have. I'd have to take my clothing off for him to see him. Okay, nope. She's given him all the clothes, and I just put them back in her trunk. See, I can't take her car, right? If I could, I totally would take her car if I could. See, it's unlocked, but since he's not in it,
Your window's got a slight opening, so.
Fuck you.
it's fine. She gave them to
Hey,
me,
you
and I
could've
put them
gone
back
away
in her
at any
trunk.
time at this point, but you just let it. Oh, I guess I'm throwing this one.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to ask, do you think the cops could catch me in this car?
Oh,
I wouldn't recommend using that to escape, only because the tires.
I mean, I've driven from Elysian
Top
to
speed?
this bridge up here, and I never once hit anything.
Is it one of
Could be-
the S Plus?
Yes, from Luxury Auto.
I personally have one. If it's like the one I have, we probably will catch you, yeah.
Okay.
Obviously, yes, you have the crazy acceleration, but you have to think about the turns as well. Because
Oh, this
are your
thing
brakes.
turns on a dime.
what about your brakes? Are they decent still?
Yes, very.
Okay, never mind. Your S Plus is different to mine then, because mine
Yeah.
has horrendously bad brakes. It's like
Ah!
I'll start hitting the brakes and I'll still go flying over.
She's trying to give me
Fucking space do you
clothes.
have? Oh, because I put all my PD equipment away. Taking it all up though.
See, I wanted this truck.
Get this
This
one.
is like the Sandstorm of old.
Actually, bro.
Hey, Natalie, is this a Sand King or a Sandstorm?
No, this is a Hellenbach.
I only got 2 pocket space left.
Oh, okay.
No, like, I'm gonna say, you looked in your pockets, yeah?
Yeah.
Hello. Hey, John. Hey, Natalie's
I'm
got
good.
some stuff for you.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah.
I got a car that I can't. get.
That's John May.
Oh, what car's that?
I had bought, and when I come back, it wasn't here. And,
Oh.
now,
Yeah, you'll have to give it a little bit, I'm afraid. It does happen every so often. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure, I'm afraid. Alright, I'm gonna come back over with some vehicles. Oh, sorry. I'm playing
Hi,
this
John.
again.
You're right.
But you're not giving them to me because I'm fucking full.
How you doing?
What you doing? Ah, nothing really. Just chilling out today.
Fair enough.
Okay, let me catch up on chat now that I've been avoiding Natalie. Okay, let's see. Elite Prime is not the worst driver. I will say this. He is not. He flaps a lot, but he's not the worst driver. Elite's just drowning in salt water. He's so sweaty, yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, Elite's definitely not the worst driver. Lester doesn't drive bad, he teleports bad. Yes, that's why people would say it. That's why people say that he's the worst. Because he keeps on popping good like that. I'm watering my blueberry. Ooh. Let's see, he owns the mechanic shop, John May. Havoc's not a bad driver. He gets into it. I will say that. Like, he gets into the driving, and I think he gets in his head sometimes. That's what I think it is with him. But he's not a bad driver. Like, I've seen him win races. Like, the racing circuits. I've seen him completely win. Like, not even close. Like, other people are way behind him. But, I know, like, in my opinion, the worst driver? That's a good question.
Also, I will say, so when I used to work at Hounded before the disaster, harvest prices used to be, I think, roughly, this was on top of the whatever they needed, based off distance. So anything city related, I think it was 3, 4.
I'm thinking, like, bad driver. It would be somebody who probably doesn't drive a lot, right?
Roughly remember, I think there was 3 different prices, but yeah.
I don't know if Mac's a bad driver, because I've only ever really, lately, all I've ever seen her do is sit at Burger Shot in the entire stream. Echo's questionable sometimes, but she's good sometimes. That's a good question. I might have to say Jerry. Jerry gets caught an awful lot. You just come in?
I've been in a little while. I've been up in the Arctic.
So you own the place with Gia?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're the full owner now.
It seems that way, yeah. I mean, Buju's still flying in now and again. I doubt we'll see Gia very often.
Are y'all gonna be making glass still?
I mean, I can make glass. That's not a problem.
Because I was buying it from Gia.
Yeah.
Hey, Natalie. If you need any help with the farm, I'm probably the most knowledgeable person about it in the city.
Yeah, well, I'm potentially looking at the thing. I'm gonna see if to work it out, see if it's worth doing alcohol for.
Which one? Which one interests you? And I could tell you.
In what sense? Is there multiple different alcohols? Oh, well,
There's
you can make different
lots.
alcohols, but okay. So in terms of the one, well, it's whatever
Whiskey,
the one what
rum,
makes the
vodka.
most money.
Then you
White
stay
wine,
away
red
from
wine.
all beer.
Okay, well, vodka then.
Well, I mean, technically they all make you the same amount of money because the government buys them. But like
Yeah.
ease of making,
Okay,
that's
what's the
different.
easiest-
Stay away.
What's the easiest to make with a better turnover?
In my opinion, it's wine, but a lot of people will tell you it's vodka. Because the vodka, they already own all the farms for it. It's just getting the glass for the bottles.
Yeah, but then where do you get the glass from?
I buy it from this guy, his foundry and his Arctic. Bucket has a foundry in Arctic, and then Nico Shepherd also sells them.
And then when it comes to making the vodka, how do you make it? Because as I said, I've got access
You
to everything.
gather, you have to buy the machine,
Yeah.
and
so that's
then
already there.
you can, upgrade it all the way. That's my one piece of advice.
Yeah. Well,
It is
yeah,
not.
I work out stores. Always says I can make
Okay,
alcohol and that, so.
you gather, like you go to the machine on your computer, and it'll tell you the ingredients. You just go gather enough for 100, and then you turn the machine on.
Okay.
And it does it while right now I could be making like 400 wine, but I didn't go get the ingredients.
But in terms of how much do you need to put into it before, and then how much do you get back from it?
Well, if you put, I think vodka is 6 or 7 different ingredients, and you get 1 bottle. If it's maxed out, you get 5. But when you get 100, Bucket's buying them 100 for 75K.
Okay.
And you do it.
$50 a bottle.
So how much? So what I mean is, so let's say the glass bottles, for example. How much money do I put into making the bottles first? Compared to
You have
what
to
it sells
buy.
for?
I just buy the glass, and then they have a machine in the farm that turns them into bottles.
Yeah.
The only thing you have to do is repair them machines.
Yeah.
So,
But
okay.
I buy 100 glass from Gia. Well, I buy 800 at a time from Gia and Miko. Because they just make them. Like, it takes up a lot of room, and then when they fill up, they give me a call. But you could talk to Bucket as well, but he works with Rodney and Riley, so I don't know if he'd be willing to. But he don't have time to do it right now.
I was going to say, I'll be honest, I used to buy gold and diamonds from Bucket every couple of days, but he's been so busy lately that I haven't bought any for well over a month.
So how much do you sell glass for then, John?
Honestly, I don't know because Gia's always handled that.
I'll talk with you, John.
Yeah.
As long as it's not too overpriced.
Miko, I can tell you, Miko sells his for 180 a piece, and I worked it out.
Damn.
You're basically, instead of getting 75K, you're getting like 67K. So it's still worth it.
No, it's still worth it. I get it. But I'm assuming the more I buy, the better price, potentially?
Yeah, I'd buy 800 to 1,000 at a time from him, and we worked out 180 as a price. But you might could get him lower. You might, I don't know. Right now, I have 1,000 bottles in my farm.
I mean, as in John.
Oh, I'll talk with John. I don't want to discuss pricing.
Well, it's one of those. Anyway, I'll be back. I need to. Oh, have you charged me for this one?
Yeah, I did.
But if you got any questions, just give me a call. I'm usually in the city.
I mean, I can also email Gia as well, because obviously Gia will still be coming around occasionally.
Just not as much.
Yeah, so I'll keep some money back for her, because seeing as it's our foundry.
Okay, right. I'll be back.
Yeah, no worries. Cool. Look at this business.
Now that, hold on. Who is this?
Yeah. Work order.
I don't want to discuss how much I buy from Gia because Gia gives me a deal. Because I was working for her, because I was doing the farm. I don't want to tell Natalie that I pay $120 for glass and then have her expect, and then John be like, oh, well, I guess that's how much it's going to be. Right? Now, hey, hold on. Is it bad that I only watch Trey? I like Trey. Okay? It is not bad that you watch Trey, but it's worth watching the people. But I like Trey. Trey's fun, right? And he used to be a full-time, every day he was in the city streaming. The reason I think real life just caught up, Michael said I need to remake Many Men by 50 Cent to Tater Men. I made a song. I made a song for Joey. Of all people. I made a song for RJ. And I made a song for Joey. And I was making a song for Heather. Because to say stream, Joey doesn't need a song. I just was like, had a funny milk rhyme. But the song actually came out halfway decent. The RJ one is like a cowboy type song about being a bold cop. And I will eventually give it to him. But, the Joey song is completely different than anything I've ever done before. Because I asked them all what their favorite style of music was. I was thinking about writing one for Tater as well, Casey. But I don't know about as much. Who do I recommend to watch? I would recommend... Let's see. I would recommend Joey, first off. Give me a second, I'll be in my head for just a second.
Yeah, no problem.
I would recommend Joey. I would recommend Squeeze the Tater. Because he's interesting. I do kind of like him. Honestly, I suggest everyone. That's my problem. Like, we all bring something different to the table, right? You have Slice of Life, which is what I do. I do everyday support. I'm definitely a secondary character. I don't have main character syndrome. I try to support and help people where I can. I try to feed the city. I tried to get them drunk at first. At first, I did try to get them drunk. But, now I'm thinking about actually making like the last 1,000 bottles of alcohol, and then giving them out to the public one day. Just give them all out. All right, look, see, here's the thing. I didn't want to tell you how much I buy glass from Gia, because she gives me a special deal, and I didn't want Natalie thinking, that's what it normally is.
Yeah.
Gia sells me the glass for 120 apiece.
Okay.
I would say if you're selling, like, anywhere from, like, 160 to 180 would be the mark.
Yeah.
But if I buy from you, I expect 120.
Mhm.
Oh, thank you, Wade. Another one. Herman, Jeff, Blue, Redneck, and Matt
Yeah,
Skull.
it's not a problem.
Redneck
That's why I
got
can
one.
get that going anyway.
Yep.
How's it going?
You're alright, bud. I'm just gonna be in my head for 1 minute.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he has a lot of room in his head, so. I need to get back in touch. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all something. Okay. I don't think it's gonna happen again. It's been okay so far. Everything's been going good. It's slowed down a little though.
How many other people, I guess, with the farms have not been in the city?
I haven't. I seen Teabag, but I haven't seen him in a few days. Like it's been about 2 weeks.
Yeah, I've probably
Sean?
been MIA for like a month or two.
Yeah, I was gonna see you. I haven't been here for a long time.
I stopped by yesterday and
He owns the
I
Harmony
think
Farm.
I'm-
Like I was talking to you. I was talking about you to somebody yesterday. They wanted to buy a farm. I said, if you ever see Sean in the city, you might want to ask him.
I was thinking about it, but I do want to come back.
Yeah, I'm pretty good on the farm. I got the alcohol down pat now, and I've been feeding the restaurant to Up and Adam.
I think I'm trying to just make everything so I have space to do whatever I want.
I'm
think-
gonna be honest with you. At the time, Rex's doesn't need us because they own their own farm. Up and Adam is now up for ownership.
Can I get your lucky number, please, bud?
41.
Thank you.
So if you wanted to get a restaurant, Up and Adam, you could put in for it, and you have a farm, so you could do all the
There you
stuff for it.
What,
Thank you.
when did labor get so cheap?
We only
Yeah.
charge 10% here.
Yep. And Owen Mercer now owns Burger Shot, and he doesn't want to deal with me, so you can go over there and probably get his business. But you'd have to be in the city every day to produce.
What'd you say?
I said you don't want to deal with me.
Says who? I just,
Yeah,
haven't really
you've
been
owned the
working there.
restaurant for like, oh, okay. Well, I haven't had an order from you in like 2 weeks. So I figure y'all just are buying from the locals.
Are we?
I mean, you have to be. I'm the only one that gets vegetables. No one else in the city does it.
I don't know. Normally Eduardo and King are doing restocks for me.
Okay, the farmer's market, Sean, is still kind of broken. Every morning when the storm happens, it deletes all the stuff you had on there the previous day.
I have not been there. Is that where I sell the
Yep.
alcohol?
No, you can put it up there and they can come get it, but you still have to let the government know.
Alright, if I want to, like...
Like, I usually call Bucket, and then
Mhm.
I'll put it on the market, and then he'll go up there and buy it when he has free time.
Thank you.
Alright, because I think I have... When I'm done, I think I've got 800 right now, and then I've got like 500 glass. I don't know if I'll
Okay.
keep doing alcohol.
Natalie,
I just wanna get it out.
Natalie, you know Natalie quit EMS.
How long
Yep,
is she?
she's
in EMS?
working. Huh? She's been working for EMS forever.
Jeez.
Yep, she's working at the Polito farm, so she needs glass. If you're not
Just gonna
interested
be
in
my head
doing
for
it,
a minute.
okay.
I'll probably finish off. I think I've got like 500 left, and then I'll have like 1,300 bottles.
Okay. Let me see something real quickly. At 650,000 alcohol?
How much
Okay.
do they sell for? Is it still 500?
I want to say yes. I was going to offer to buy it all from you right now, but I'm not going to lie to you, no. It sells for 750 a bottle.
Oh jeez. Wonder how much
Yep,
that is.
I was going to lie and just buy yours for the $500 per bottle and then make like a ton of money. But I'm not. I don't need the money. I own a house. I own my dream car. And I still have $2 million in my farm.
Damn, that's 975K.
Yep. You can go buy a car. Maybe two.
I got the cars that I like. I do want a house in Sandy, like that's close to my farm.
No,
I
I
don't know
bought
if that's
one in Roxwood, way up here. But it's a nice big house. 2-story.
Yeah.
It's got a basement option, which I might get put in, I might not. But I know someone who might be willing to sell a house over here. I don't know though.
How much do they like go for?
Mine was 750,000.
I thought you were about to say like 2 or 3 million.
They probably could have sold mine for like $1 million, but they didn't.
Mm-hmm.
They put a couple of houses over here by the train station on this neighborhood behind us.
Yeah,
Good luck finding someone that wants to sell a house right now, though.
Yeah, I have not kept up with like
That
anything.
there's not much. It's pretty still. You just go. Like I said, the restaurants right now with Gia's, she let go of Up and Adam, so they don't. I don't know who's gonna take it over, so it's not really gonna be open. So right now, I would say do your alcohol because nobody really needs food.
Yeah, I don't know if I could keep up with running a business.
Yeah, I mean I've done it. I was when I was running Bob's, I was also giving Yvette the food she needed.
Mm-hmm. Does
And it
she
wasn't
still have
hard.
Roxwood?
No, Gia, they took it from her and gave it to Gia, became the runner, and then yesterday, Gia told me she's giving it up.
Jeez, nobody wants
Yep.
that restaurant.
Well, Gia's taking a vacation,
Uh,
and that's why they took it from Bob, because he just, you have to, part of the rules is you have to actually be at your business, or they're going to take it
Mhm.
away.
I did not
So
know that.
Bob wasn't at his business, so they took it away. And now Gia's going on vacation, so, it is what it is.
Oh my god, have you seen what Natalie's got?
That car right there, yes.
Yeah.
I hate those trucks. They look so ugly. What car? You and Boujou think y'all want every car? Natalie's already beat y'all to it.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I have every car, I just always sell it back to the dealership.
I gave away a car yesterday to somebody who just flew in.
Oh, nice.
And if I decide to take a vacation, I'm going to give away my scooter, my truck, and my Panto.
To me?
Yeah.
Just to help people. I'd find somebody who was just newly arrived and give them a car.
Yeah, that's good.
I don't know them. All right, let me.
I'm new to the city. It's my first day.
Yeah, unfortunately, I know who you are. Right now, one-time offer. I'll give you $1 million for your farm.
I've put way too much in it, and I feel
If
like
he
that's
would have
the only
said
thing that I-
yes,
That's the only
if you
thing
would have
that
said
should be
yes, I
going in
wouldn't
the
have bought
city.
it. If you'd have said yeah, I would have been like, nah, I changed my mind.
I probably could
You gotta.
get
Yep.
almost everything back if I sold like all the machines and then sold the farm.
You should talk to. I tried for like a month now to get personal garages put at our farms, but they won't do it.
Oh, I remember you talking about that a while ago.
I think they said it's going to interfere with our business garage.
If you do sell
But
all
yeah.
your machinery back and that, let me know. I'll be interested in that farm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I know like
I don't-
4 people that's made offers on farms.
Yeah. Well, there is
I'ma
supposed
tell-
to be 3 more coming.
That'd be cool.
I don't know about that now. The
No.
city has to buy them, and right now the city's kind of broke.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, this is the problem. Because, I mean, I was speaking to Bucket, and it's like, nobody wants to do alcohol, so the government ain't making any money off the farms
Well-
anymore. So,
That's not exactly true. Like me and
Well-
Sean and Natalie, we want to do it, but when they increase the amount of stuff needed, it takes a
Yeah.
lot longer to do it now.
But I guess they don't want people like flying in, becoming a millionaire, and then flying back out again. You know.
Let me put it to you this way. I'm gonna be, and Sean will agree with me. I'm gonna do a little math here. At the old ingredients, I could make in one day, right? Using the old ingredients, what they pay now. In one day, I would make $300 million.
Huh?
With him, when it was one grape, one yeast, and one bottle, I can get 4,000 grapes a day. I can get 4,000 yeast a day.
Oh my.
And I'd make
Yeah.
4,000 bottles at 750 apiece. That'd be 300 million each day.
Yeah.
See why they increased it? Right now,
Yeah.
I could make 400 bottles a day. I could make. I'm doing this 100% wrong. I can make. Yeah, hold on.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know
no,
if it's
4
300
yeah.
million.
Yeah, no, I don't think it was either. I think I messed up.
Like that'd be like, what, 40 or
Yep.
400,000 bottles?
No, 4,000 bottles. Yeah, no, it was 1 in 1 1, remember? When they first introduced alcohol?
Yeah, but if you made, I guess,
I had 4,000 bottles, 4,000. Well, I'd have to make them.
Three-
You couldn't
3
make
million.
4,000.
yeah, I think it's 3 mil.
Yeah.
3 million.
3
a
million.
day.
Yeah. But right now, I
That's
can make 300,000 every day if I did it.
Yeah.
It's just the yeast. You need 4
Yeah.
yeast per one.
Yep. Well, me and Bucket have been trading ingredients. Like, he goes and gets grapes for me, and I'll get wheat for him.
Hmm.
Like, because I tap out my grape farm, and I can't get no more, but his farm's fully open.
If I get back into the alcohol, I can probably, I can be the water
I see.
person.
Oh, you're right close to there, too.
Hmm.
But talk to Bucket if you do that. He definitely would be interested, because water and wheat are his kryptonite.
I mean, it'd probably make everything go faster if everybody worked
Because you
together.
gotta think. Riley owns the Roxwood farm. Imagine her getting wheat.
Oh yeah, she's right there.
It's like in her backyard. Yeah, like right there.
I kind of regret not trying
Yeah,
to get
you're-
that one back.
Honestly, I would say your farm is probably in the worst location for everything.
I mean, like the potatoes and I guess the sugar. Or no, yeah, it's the sugar. The sugar is not a bad drive. It's just the
Well, I mean-
potatoes and wheat.
But look at the grapeseed farms. Think about if I need to get sugar.
Yeah, you're right there.
I know. The
Yeah, but I
eggs and the
guess it's-
sugar and the meats.
I
but
guess it's like
teabag?
the same
At-
almost, because
Yeah.
like Roxwood, if you need to get water, you're gonna have to do that same trip
Yeah.
all the way down.
That's why you could just stock up on water and trade that for wheat.
I'll probably
But you need that
try
for
to make,
yeast
like-
as well.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna, once I finish, I think I've got like 50 more bottles to make, and then I have 500 glass to make more.
Mummy
I'll
bread
probably-
from the Iceman.
Whatever how much yeast it is, 2,000 I think. I'll probably get that before I start making it.
Yeah,
Just
always
so I
make.
don't
Yeah,
have to, yeah, just so I don't have to.
I can make 3,000
going back and
yeast
forth.
when the farms are full.
Jeez.
But after the second trip up here to get it, I want to bang my head on the steering wheel.
I had one time, I had like 5 issues. It was horrible. I went up to Roxwood like 5 times to get one, and every time I had some random issue and I had to restart.
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah. After
This
I
was the
like,
guy
almost
yesterday,
at
y'all.
Roxwood.
This was the guy yesterday or earlier today that I was saying they should take the farm from because he's not in the city. And he just happens to come in. But yet he hasn't been here for like weeks. So I was like, if the city wants to take a farm, they could take Harmony. But he owns Harmony Farm.
Do you know the number that ends in 5783?
5783? That's how I gotta look through all my contacts for that.
I wonder if you search up the number, it'll still bring up like the contact if you have them.
No. I'm gonna look. I'm looking right now. I have like 100 and something numbers though.
I could imagine. 'Cause they called me
Just
a
call
while
the number
ago.
back. Oh.
Yeah, but I guess they're not in the city. I don't know who it is.
Oh, I forgot to show y'all something. I gotta show y'all something. Ooh, I got 5784.
Yeah, no problem. Pass them to me and I'll.
That's that's pretty close, but
That's
5783. Yeah, it's 520-878-5783.
5783.
I'll give you all-wheel drive and drift.
I do not have that number. Yeah, no. See this guy right here?
Another number. Okay.
Walter. Okay?
All
Walter.
jokes aside, it's 6777.
Walter was the person that I was on the radio with
I
insulting.
would hate to have that number.
He's not going to do the video. He's the one that I'm on the radio with throwing the insults at. What was it? 6767? What was the last ones? I'll look again. Go on, tell me again.
It's 6777.
What a fucking phone number.
Yeah.
I got 6728. Why is that's Natalie? She's right over there.
I know whoever has that number is probably having a field day with it.
6710. That's Kelly.
480-584-6777. I wish you could just put in, I
Yeah.
guess, the number in your contacts, and then it would still bring up like the contact.
6738. That's Dudley.
Oh my! Look at that.
6700. That's Casey. No, I don't have that one either.
That thing matches. You match with it.
Yeah, I know. Oh, you
I
haven't
think
seen
you
my
should
car,
do
have
one.
you?
Ari, I'm sure you haven't set out yet.
Probably not.
What happened?
Look at the car. Look at your hair.
Yeah, I like the color, but I just don't like that truck. There's
No,
something
yeah.
about it. No,
Yeah,
like I want to
I
go.
think
I
it's
want to
really
go
like
punch
a-
it. I
Well,
really
what,
want to
because
punch
it's
it right
sprung?
now.
I can change it
No.
to different things as well, but this is
No,
the
I
sprung
just,
version.
it's small.
Are you an E. Cola person?
It reminds me of an enclosed place. My claustrophobia will.
Oh, I'm definitely more of an e-color person, but it's just funny, especially with the big ass cup on the back.
No, she likes her sprunk.
Oh, look,
Sprunk
someone
is
else is
good.
green. It's green.
She likes other people's sprunk too.
Who's this? Hello.
Here,
Hello, right. You doing
Sean,
good? Right, I'll be back.
I'm gonna go pull out my new car.
I would like to see it.
Who doesn't like a good old here, Jimbo? Natalie trying to reason or kidnap Aria. Oh, Natalie and me have had some interesting interactions in the past. Let's see what Sean thinks of the Devastate.
What the?
Yep,
even
this is
is
what
that?
alcohol buys. Here, hop in.
Oh lord! I test drove one of the. Is this one of the S pluses?
All right, hold on, buckle up.
Yeah, I definitely have my seatbelt on.
All right, I'm gonna go to the straightaway right up here.
I was gonna ask
I
how
might-
does how does it
yeah.
handle? at top
Oh,
speed.
watch. It handles great. You know what? I probably should go up here because it's safer. On the interstate right here, going toward,
I feel like I'm in a fighter jet.
Alright, let's go.
Oh. Oh my.
Yep. See, it
That is
handles very
crazy.
well.
Are these 1.6?
Yep. So you have to special order them from Bucket.
Huh.
It was funny. I bought this, I think I got it Friday. And by Sunday, or today's Sunday, I already have the money back.
That's crazy. I looked, maybe, yeah, I didn't know you
I'ma
had to
show you.
special order them.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know you had to, or you could, like, ask
Yep.
Bucket and...
This is my
Ooh,
house.
This is nice.
Yep.
It's a
I've
nice
decorated the
neighborhood.
front yard. But yeah, this
I
is
like
my house. I know 2 other people. This one right here, Buju and Gia own. King and Jose own this one. And Lauren owns this one. I saw her going into it.
That's a cool one.
Yep.
I'm still living in my car.
Well, I finally sold my RV. Yep, this thing goes from 0 to 100 in less than 4 seconds.
That's insane. Alright, I guess I live in my farm.
It ain't
If
no
you
shame in
wanna-
that.
If you want to count that.
You know, yep, I lived in my farm for a long time. I didn't even rent an apartment.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really... It'd be nice to own a house, but I don't think I'll rent one just because I'm not really moving material like
Yeah.
that.
You know, I offered Bucket $5 million to buy this house.
Oh my. This would be sick.
Well, it's got farmland next to it. That's why I wanted it.
Oh yeah.
But I offered him $5 million, and he told me he'd have to talk to Horizon, and he never got back to me.
This thing is
Yeah, this
a-
thing
this
is
car
fun.
is a unit. Do you work at a... Do you work here?
Yeah.
No, I work at Up and Adam.
Yeah.
There you go, it's back on for
I'm
you.
thinking about doing
Aria, you fancy
PD
doing a
or
food run?
MS.
What do you mean?
John's
you
after
need?
food and I'm after food.
Oh, just come up to Up and Adam. Yeah, come on, we'll go.
Okay, well, John's
honestly-
here, so he can't.
I might only be able to make French fries right now.
No, you're low on ingredients.
Well, with Gia gave up the restaurant yesterday.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I-
know,
I-
yeah.
Until it gets a new owner, nobody's going to be working there, so I didn't resupply.
No, you can work there. It's just same as before. You can work there up until new operator comes in.
No, I
and then they
know.
decide.
But
Yeah.
what happens if somebody I really don't like gets the restaurant? Then I've just given them a lot of money.
Well, yeah, but you won't know that for definite. But
Yeah, I
yeah,
know. But I mean, I can
I-
go. I can make French fries. I mean, it'll hold you over.
Yeah, well, saves you opening because I don't know about John how desperate it is, but I need some food, so I'm gonna go to the garage. So that should do me for now.
Okay, well here,
But yeah.
I'll no, just stay up here. I'll go make some and bring them back.
No, it's up to you.
Yeah, I'll just be back. I'll be back in a
I'm
minute.
just gonna fuck around with this a second. It's funny. I need to fuel it up as well.
It is kind of. I'll be honest with everyone here. It is kind of a shit reason to not refill the stuff at there because I don't know who's going to be the owner. It is kind of a bad reason because it shouldn't matter. And I also, like I said, I could work there, but the fact of the matter is I just really don't feel like going and picking Because it would be so much. I would have to go make so much food and go pick up. It would be... And Gia and Buju were helping. Good morning, King Killer. Buju and Gia and Heather were helping me get in the ingredients. Like, it wasn't just me doing it anymore. And now it's going to be back to just me doing it again. But I can make, the potatoes are going to go bad anyway, so if I don't use them, I'm going to lose them. So somebody was here last night, because these were all 20 when I left. So somebody was definitely here last night. So let's do 3. That'll be 12? Yeah. And while they're cooking, I can go get 12 drinks. And the best part is, Gia told me don't worry about buying any food. So she just said take it all for free. Because she's, you know, she ain't getting the money. Yeah, but I don't think there's anything I could have cooked. I had ketchup I can make. Yeah, no, see, I have nothing. Yeah, Gia said don't even worry about, you know, yeah, let the next person come in and need an order. The only problem is, if I go to Echo, like say I get the thing today saying, hey, you've been accepted, come on in. It's like, they're gonna have to buy from the local. Because I'm not trying to toot my own horn when I say I'm probably the most knowledgeable farmer. I'm not tooting my own horn when I say that no one else is doing what I'm doing. That's just facts. And if I'm not here to do it, then literally, you know what I could do though, is just literally hire somebody. Uh-oh. I forgot about the fries. They're probably bad. Yep. I burnt them all. Oh well. I forgot about them. That was my fault. That's just one potato, so it's not bad. But, I could just hire people to do it. Like, give them advanced access, and then just be like, you know, you can take stuff out, you can pick stuff up, but I don't think advanced access, I don't think they can handle the money. I don't know that, though. They might be able to. Okay, I have enough time. But like a week ago, I would have definitely been like, yes, I want this restaurant. If Gia would have left a week ago, I guaranteeingly would have said yes, because I wouldn't have known that they're all thinking about leaving. But now that they're all thinking about leaving, I'd have to start from scratch. It would just be me up here every day cooking by myself. Again. And it's not fun. It's not fun. Apocalypse up in here, yep. Did they quit Redline? So far, Gia is leaving. Buju is going to be coming back. But when I say coming back, I mean, he's only in the city for like 30 minutes. Heather's gone. RJ's gone. Haley's gone. Hatchie was talking about trying out Haley City, and if they like it there, then if Haley goes, Dan will go, Joey goes, Lauren might have already left. Echo was talking about going away. Like, it's just, you know, it is what it is. I'm not saying anything about Hatchie, Dan, or Joey. I don't know what they're going to do. But I do know that Buju, Gia, Heather, and RJ, and Jose are all leaving. So it's like, that's the group of people I talk to. So, I mean, it is what it is. It's either I go back to having nobody to talk to, or I go where people I know are. It sucks, but it is what it is. I tried, y'all, to help Echo with her coffee shop. I told her I'd give her the beans for free. And I don't think she won't believe Redline. It's content stuff, but believe me, Prodigy does have especially the paid version that they're on, like the one that whitelisted. You have to pay for access. Then like priority, you don't have to pay. I don't think you have to pay to get in, but if you want like priority access, I think maybe I don't know. I'm not sure how it works. But if she can get better content over there, then yeah, she probably would. I know Rodney went to Prodigy. Bucket went to Prodigy. Not permanently, of course. They're trying it out. Eduardo went to Echo RP. They said they saw him in there. I mean, it's just so much grinding in here now that people aren't interacting anymore. They're just grinding. Like today, I got to talk Natalie doing all this. If Natalie was on EMS, she wouldn't be able to sit up there and talk with us. It wouldn't happen. She'd be like, oh, I have to go patrolling. I can't stay in one location too long. Something's going on with EMS. I don't know. I don't want to know. The less I know, the better. Oh. Hello.
Hello. I don't suppose you gone to the restaurant, did you?
Yeah, I'm on my way back. I got some food.
Oh, perfect. Natalie's gone, just so you know.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, I'll see you in a minute. I'm passing the police station now.
Perfect. Thank you.
Right. But it is what it is in terms of people coming and going. 2 people I get going. I just don't get where. I despise those owners and admins. Okay. I talked to somebody. And when I say I talked to somebody, like I message them on Discord or this guy messaged me. He watches all of us and he came into the city, right?
Yeah, Natalie's on her way back.
Okay, here, I'll give you some food.
Thank you. Just had to have a conversation with Owen Mercer because I forgot to charge him for the parts. There you
One
go.
good thing about Gia giving the restaurant up, she said I can go up there and cook what I want, don't have to pay for it.
She said that to me, to be fair, but I've always paid. Like, why she had it anyway.
Well, I mean, she said that to me originally because where is she getting all the stuff from?
Yeah.
But I messaged, yeah, I know, I see. I messaged, somebody messaged me, they admit that they watched Redline. They watched streamers, they watched me. And I'm very interactive with my chat. I chatted with this person when they used to watch me and they joined the server. They stayed there for a day and then they left. And I asked them why. Because it just was too much. They weren't making any kind of money. And the cars were too expensive and no one would talk to them. No one said hello the entire first day. That's my issue. I told them, come back in. I'll hang out with me. Find some way to talk to me in the city and we'll go hang out. The server my friend's opening. I can't wait, y'all. She's such a good admin. Uh-oh, what's happening up here? A change log. Yuck. Look at this, though. What in... Oh, they have skill trees in this server now. Look at this one. Wow, look at this skill tree. Hold on. Look at this skill tree. What in the world? What in the world? It's like, Sorry, I was in my head. Sorry, I was in my head for a second.
No, you're good.
It's like a skill tree that, hi, Britt. Hope you had a great day. I saw Britt was streaming Final Fantasy 14, I think. But I hope you have a great day.
Hello. Sorry, I almost forgot about
Hey,
the
here.
food.
Get here.
How much do I owe you?
Nah, nothing.
You sure?
Yeah, Gia told me I can just go what I want now, since, no one technically
Okay.
owns it.
Okay.
And you've always been good to me at EMS, so, I reward EMS.
Oh, thank you. Right, I'm gonna go
Michelle?
meet Bucket and show my my quirky vehicle certificate.
Alright.
You'll find it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. Bucket loves other people's sprunk.
Oh dear, that's questionable. Right, okay.
See you later.
But no, she's like, you bring the ingredients, you shouldn't have to pay for your own stuff.
Yeah.
And then now that she's not running the restaurant, she was like, I really don't care.
Yeah.
I wonder who Bucket texted me personally and asked if, told me about it. So I wonder if that's a hint.
Yeah. At the end of the day, I think it would only be fair that you get it. You know.
I'll be honest with you, John, I don't want it.
I did suspect that.
The problem is, think about it this way. Say I talked to Bucket today and goes, hey, we talked about it. We're going to give you the restaurant. Where did all my workers go? You know?
Yeah.
They're all gone. Gia, Heather, Boujou, Jose. They're all gone.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
You get who-
exactly the same with me.
Whoever gets it is going to... No, you have a few more staff members. But whoever gets it is literally going to have to restaff the entire place.
Yeah. But again, I mean, I don't. I'm literally the only one who's working here. Buju comes in half an hour at most, now and again.
What about that other guy that was here?
Hunter?
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in the last 2 days.
Oh. Yeah, but... Like... You know, I don't... And then they lowered the pay, so a lot of people don't even... They wouldn't want to work. So it would literally just... Like, when I ran Bob's Burgers, it was just me. 99% of the time. And that's how it would be up here. And I would be in charge of getting all the stuff for it with no help, then running it with no help. I don't want it.
No, I get it.
Give it to King. You know, King put in for it. Him and Gia put in for it. He could put in for it again.
Yeah.
Give it to Natalie. Natalie ran a business last year.
All right.
Yeah, she ran a restaurant last year. She needs something to do now, but she works for Rex's. He's a manager up there. I don't know if she would want it. You know, honestly, Bucket should take it over. Like, City should take it over, and then that way they can get the profit straight from there.
True.
That might be something I propose to Bucket. Could you imagine him, Dan, Atchie, and Lexi all working together on a restaurant, though? That would be hilarious.
Yeah.
The
I don't
players
think
are
they can run the party anymore, let alone a restaurant together.
Yeah, well, to be
There's too much
honest,
bad blood between them.
I don't know. With how many people are in the city, I don't know if we even need a government anymore.
Yeah, that is true.
We don't need DOJ either.
No.
Name me a lawyer that's in the city.
Yes, I can actually.
Yeah,
I don't
I
know.
know the one guy.
Yeah, the one who's, I think yesterday there was like 4 people wrote on Birdie saying about needing a lawyer, and he answered all of them.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about, but what is this? Oh. And our Lexi's in the city? Oh, wow.
What's that?
Who is Jake that owns Seed and Fuel?
No idea.
I don't know. He bought it from, Eddie Mopar.
Sorry, bought what?
The gas station.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's one guy in here who's a lawyer. But, answer me honestly, about 2 months ago, who was a lawyer that was in the city every single day?
You?
Yep.
Oh, what's that?
Mitchell Ryan.
Kelly for ages. That's it.
Yep, Mitchell Ryan is the name. I'll tell you this though, he ain't gonna last long.
None of them do.
Now, the police actively are trying to get every lawyer fired. They're incredibly rude to the lawyers. Like, I mean, so aggressive. Even when we're not
yeah.
lawyering. And then the criminal, they'll go around telling people you're horrible if, like, oh, I confessed to the cops that I killed multiple people, but they didn't, they sent me to jail for it. Like, what do you want me to do? You had the right to remain silent. You didn't use it.
Exactly.
Who's in the car?
I think it's
Hello.
Hello.
Ah,
Hello.
yeah, it is. He doesn't work here?
Yeah.
How much you this lazy butt to work?
Yeah, he goes himself.
I don't have my desktop audio on. Let me check. I guess I do. Okay. Is that better? Can y'all hear me now? Hey, knock knock.
Who's that?
Knock knock.
Who's that?
You're supposed to say who's there who.
Oh.
You messed up the joke. You know how to get an idiot to say. Yeah, you know how to get an idiot to say how?
No.
Okay. You know how to leave an idiot in suspense?
No.
I'll tell you tomorrow. Oh. Is it better now, everyone? Better? Okay, good. I've had that problem sometimes. Redline will never shut down. Havoc already said it. Opie already said it. Well, when
See if Jose wants to open up for a minute.
When 6M, which they already admit they're working on. They've already admitted they're working on 6M. So what's going to happen is 6M will release. They'll open Redline again. And hopefully we don't have to get re-whitelisted. Hopefully we can just, we've proven that we know what we're doing. Well, some of us anyway. But Redline will be here forever, y'all. That's why I don't want to leave Redline. Like, it's okay to go play another city for a while, right? It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But if it's like you're going to be like, I'm leaving permanently. You know, like, I'm not going to make that definitive statement. I'm not going to be like, hey, I'm leaving Redline forever. But Redline, yeah, he's right, though, Chase. I mean, Skip Trace, you're right. But, the grind, in my opinion, the grind is not worth the rewards. Now, I don't do criminal, okay? So you have to take that into account when I'm saying this, is I don't do criminal. Now, ask me why I don't do Sierra. Like, I have a criminal character. Why don't I play her? Because there's nothing I can do. That's the problem, is there's not any cops on except when OB, Havoc, Elite, or Trey are on. That's the only time cops are on. Other than that, I'll put it to you this way. Last night, I was playing MW. I did the little contest. I said goodnight to my friends. I did hop on, and I did fix my machines. I remember now. No, everything is not fully released in 2.0. They're still working on stuff. And, that's what makes them a great staff. But I logged in. While I was on MW, I was watching Lexi's stream. Okay? Then, before I logged in, I don't watch people's streams when I log into the city. So I went back to the YouTube homepage and saw that Lexi was the only one that was live. One of the big people, like, one of the big four is like, the big four, in my opinion, it's a Pokemon reference, but I call them the big four, is Alanip, Havoc, Elite, and Lauren. Those were the big four, because Trey doesn't really stream much anymore. If he was here, I'd probably call it, the big five. But the big four, I call Elite, Opie, Havoc, and Lauren. One of them had finished streaming 8 minutes before I logged into Redline. I looked on Redline, no cops. They all had logged out the second they did. So it's like there's no, like, right now, let's see. Right now there is 22 people besides me and Redline. There's no cops. There's no ambulance. Like, our server is a fifth full. A fifth full. And these 22 people can only go to work. That's it. They can only do the civilian jobs and go to work. That's the problem with Redline I'm seeing. That's why people aren't flying in. Because there's nothing for them to do. All right. But that's the thing that's the issue I'm seeing with Redline at the moment. Is there's nothing to do unless one of the big four are on. Now, I'll be this, I'm gonna shout out to Elite, who I think out of all the big four, I'm honestly gonna say lately, he's been the best one of them. Out of Opie, Havoc, Elite, and Lauren, I think Elite has been knocking his content out of the park for the past few days. And he has started playing Rufus. He has started being that cop in the city. And other cops will join. Nobody wants to be the only cop. Because there's a lot of W mentality. There's a lot of shit talking and all that. But Elite has been knocking it out the park lately. So I will give him his credit where credit is due. He's been doing long streams. You know, he does a couple of short ones every now and then, but we all have to do that. But he's not doing the content stuff like the instant revives, the 1 minute in jail. You know, he's been knocking it out the park. And he's been trying to do the cop more often. That way you get more content. People do more things. The problem is that when they go off, every other cop does as well. And it's back to being nothing for anyone to do. I'm not going to say there should be a cop, 2 cops on 24/7, because that's, you know, that's really not, it's not something you can enforce, right? Because, you know, people don't want to do it. I get that. But if you only have an active crime server 5 hours a day, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. If less than a fourth of your day is taken up with cops and you have 3/4 of a day where no one can do any crime, that's why people are leaving. They're going to servers that have the cops on, that they can do the crime. You know, there's only 3 main issues with Redline I have at the moment. And the big one is that there's no cops on at all. And my second issue is people complaining about the pay. Okay? Honestly, your wage, like people's wages here, should have been $1,000 for mechanic, $1,000 for mechanic, $1,200 for restaurant, and maybe $2,000 for EMS and police. With the EMS getting the little bonus they do, and the cops getting like free ammo and stuff like that, right? So they don't have to buy all the stuff. This server is not meant to be a civilian server. It's meant to be cops and robbers, but right now, that's all it can be, is a civilian server. That's why people are complaining about pay at the businesses, because there's nothing to do when there are no cops on. You know, that's it. You know, they complain about the pay because they can't, they're like, we'll do crime to earn the money. Well, we can't do crime. We can't. So that's a server issue they have to address, is the PD not being on. We have 40, 50 people right now if there were 3 cops in the city. I don't care if it's Franks, Owen, and Dan. We would have people in the city doing crime. But nobody can do anything. Like the city grinds to a halt when the cops aren't here. The other one is there's no need for a government. There's no need for DOJ. There's just not enough people to make like the government. There's not enough people generating enough revenue to warrant there being a government. If there was like 50 to 60 people every day, then I could see it. I could definitely be like, yeah, it's needed, because people would be buying a lot more. But right now, you have Natalie, Ralph, and John supporting the car market. No one else is buying cars in the numbers they were. Restaurant-wise, you have me. If they took the local out, this city would be screwed on ingredients. I mean, there's just not enough of a population to warrant there being a DOJ or the government. And the DOJ is not because, it's just because there's no lawyers. Because the cops, like I said to John, the cops are horrible to the lawyers. And then the DOJ does not stand behind their lawyers. Good morning, Heather. Tyler the Fiend is also a Redline streamer. She will be again one day, because it happens to all of us. If you haven't, go over there, like and subscribe to her videos. I always pay it forward. Britt herself is another streamer. She's not currently doing Redline content, but she will be again. You could go over there. Yeah, exactly. Lawyer wasn't worth it at all. It's not. Being a lawyer was probably the worst experience I've had in Redline since I joined. The cops were horrible to me, even when I wasn't a cop. Even when I wasn't a lawyer. I would go sit in Legion and talk with people, and the cops would come over there being harassing me. The criminals, they constantly are bad-mouthing you. And then if something does happen, the DOJ will just tell you, you know what, we don't care, it's your fault, you're fired. Like, they didn't stand behind, like, when I ran Burger Shot, if I'd have had an employee get in trouble, I'd have asked them their opinion. The DOJ, nope, they don't care. And with only 20 people in the city, like a 40 population maximum, you would think they can get these cases tried faster. It's not like they have a ton of people flying in the city causing problems. But that's more of an issue of everyone coming together, and I understand that. You need like 6 people to come together to do a trial, and that can be a little tough. So I'm not blaming them on that. You know, everybody has different schedules. Not everybody can be there. That I don't blame them for. That's a lot harder than people think to do the cases. But actually being a lawyer, it's definitely the worst job in the city. No one gives a damn. But the police are the reason being a lawyer is horrible. Their mentality toward the lawyers is just, like, I'm trying to get them in trouble, when no. You can ask any person who watches any of the streams I did, except for my last one. I sided with the cops probably 9 out of 10 times. I tried to help the police. That last time, Mike Franks got under my skin so much with that stop interrupting me, so I let him speak. Then when it's my turn to say something, I start talking. He instantly talks over me and then keeps telling me to stop interrupting him. That's my problem with Franks. That's why I don't like him. Because he got told by a judge to stop interrupting, and guess what? He kept doing it. I mean, yeah, exactly. Being a lawyer is the worst job in this city, and they should take it away. Like, it's really not worth doing. You get $7,000, maybe. Maybe. Because if most criminals don't even call for a lawyer anymore, because they know they'll get out of jail faster than if they wait for us. That's why I always tried. I tried to be in and out of the jail within like 5 to 10 minutes. Get the criminal to jail, he can do his plates and get out. That's what they want. I didn't want to be that lawyer that sat there for an hour arguing over 10 minutes. While they're sitting in a cell doing nothing. How much would an elite stream be if he got caught by the police and he had to sit in a jail cell for an hour while the lawyers are outside with the cops talking? That's not entertaining at all. If a cop can log in and farm money when there are no crimes, the crimes should be, yep. But it is what it is, right? I've seen a great many immediate bench trials in other cities. I only watch cities with proper DOJ. Been holding out here to see if it gets handled and so far. I mean, it is there. Let me put it this way, y'all. I'm gonna be 100%. Y'all know this is my farm, okay? Y'all know this is my farm. This is Ralph's Foundry, Butcher Steel. At any moment, they can take those out of the server. At any moment, they're experimental. They're trying it out. So if they say it doesn't work, they can remove them. Would I be sad to see them go? 100%. Would I understand if it's not working? Then yes, it needs to go. And right now, no cops in the city is not working. The government is not working. And DOJ is not working. In my opinion. I hope, but look, everyone, I'll tell y'all this. They're going to get contents. They're going to get comments that, oh, she said it's not working. They're not going to put this comment in, though. Hashtag. You know, you could put hashtag, whatever you want to say. Like hashtag. I'll even write it in chat. I believe in Havoc. Okay? I believe in Havoc. He has done for this server what so many servers can't do. So I believe in Joe Hendry. I might have thoughts about what to do, how to do, all of that, right? But I believe in what he is doing. I believe 100% that he knows what he's doing, and I trust him. So while these things right now aren't working, I have faith that he is going to fix it. Oh, by the way, I can't show y'all. Hold on. Sierra is a goth mommy now. She has dark raven hair, dark dress, stockings, the whole thing. I believe in Havoc, y'all. I do. He's done amazing work for this server. He will continue to do amazing work for this server. And if he has to do what he has to do, I understand. It's not his fault that the police aren't flying in. He can't control that. And that's my only thing is that the criminals can't do anything right now. So it does affect how people come into the city. It does affect how people play. But I'm always the one to say, give it time, y'all. It will be great. Okay? It will be worth it. I've been telling y'all this since 2.0 launched. It will be worth it. All right, give me 1 second. I need to do something on the back end. Let's see. We got... Shoot. Okay, everybody. Everyone knows what this means. Unfortunately, I have to be somewhere at 11, and it is now 9 minutes till 11, and it's going to take me 5 minutes to get there. No one else is streaming. Let me check that before I totally write it off. Let me see. If somebody's on here, maybe there's somebody I'm not subscribed to, you know, that's streaming. Okay, we have Nexus, First Light. That's not it. Okay, so we're going to go back. We're going to try this. We have this. We have this. If anybody, y'all see anybody streaming, let me know, because right now, I don't see anybody streaming. Yeah, I don't see anybody streaming Redline right now. But y'all, if y'all take anything from today, if Havoc, if you're watching, because I know sometimes you do, I believe in you. You have done a great job. And it's not you, it's like Bucket and Lexi being blamed for the government stuff. A lot of people are blaming the admins and dev teams for this. This is not any of y'all's fault. And I realize that. It is what it is. And, I mean, I believe that it's going to get better. I might be looking to go to another server, but it's not forever. I'd still want to be in this city. I've earned my place in here. It took me a while to get in, and I take pride that I'm a member of this city. And I recommend this city over any other city to everyone else. You know, I'm not saying that your content isn't great, but right now, I think Elite is knocking it out the park. Elite, if you're here, I think you're the best streamer in Redline at the moment, I think. Like, honestly, you're the best. You're the GOAT at the moment. I gotta say that. But, yep, exactly. It takes time to get a relaunch established. But I have to go, y'all. I've been talking for now I got 6 minutes to get there. All right, I thank y'all all. I tried. There's nobody else streaming. All y'all have a great day, and I will see you in the next one. All right, bye.